Halloween season is here. We had a new Saw movie last week. This week there's a new Exorcist film, which I saw while eating popcorn out of a Saw popcorn bucket. So Exorcist Believer is from director David Gordon Greene and the writers of his Halloween series, and the movie honestly started out pretty okay. I was watching it like, wow, I'm forgetting this is an Exorcist film, and really it was an effective missing persons movie in the first act. The direction in these parts was good, although Greene shoots it so much like Haddonfield, it almost felt like a Halloween side story. But there was solid build-up, decent editing, and the suspense was good when these girls are missing, and there was creepiness when they get back and have no memory of being gone so long. And then it gets a little silly, then sillier, and just flat out stupid, then generic, and in parts, downright awful. Believe me, the more this becomes a standard Exorcist film, the worse it gets. And yeah, throughout each act, even the act I liked, there is your typical remake-able stuff. Like, here's the equivalent of the Iraq scene, here's the urine, the crucifix, the head spin, the vomit, the boxing scene, only with a forgettable horror soundtrack and cheap-ass jump scares. And if you think it's gonna get better when Ellen Burstyn finally shows up, God no. I really hate saying this, but when Chris McNeil comes into the movie, it nosedives so hard, there is no surviving this wreckage. They saddle her with the worst dialogue in the film that ranges from just terrible to straight up cringy. And what they do with her is so jaw-droppingly stupid and insulting, it made me respect what they did with Sally in the Netflix Chainsaw Massacre. And worst of all, there is no reason for her to be here. She is so crowbarred in, you could remove her with not much work. Which is what I was afraid of. This feeling like a typical possession film, just lazily thrown into the Exorcist universe. By the time we get to the climax, there's so many damn characters that when one dies, I wasn't shocked or sad. I was like, why was this person even here to begin with? Why are most of them here? Is this the worst of the series? Well, it's been too long since I've seen the prequels, but I don't remember being this upset at them. And I remember being okay with the Schrader one. It is worse than 2. Exorcist 2 at least has some of the best cinematography of the series. It's got a great score, it is original, and is so batshit that I've seen it more than once. This one, I'm not seeing this again. This was a D. Early on, I could feel that the filmmakers were trying, but the script just does not work, and it's a checklist of everything that could go wrong in a remake-able like this. Thanks for watching, everyone, and check out my Cinema Snob episodes on the original Exorcist and The Omen as well, and we'll see you next time.